Welcome back, guys. This is AcornProductions, and thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate this. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if it's not, welcome back. Now, as you can see, guys, we're actually in the red for the first time this year, which is a bit unfortunate. We're not having the best 2-month period, but I can say that I'm very excited that this 2-month period is coming for an end, because if you didn't know, we can finally make changes. So just to quickly recap, look, not too much has changed since last week. We haven't had any stop losses. We can quickly have a look that the market's been in a bit of a decline since last week. If we have a quick look at our holdings, unfortunately we see a bit of a sea of red here. Even our top holdings have regressed a bit. Now, we can see here that the month is about to finish. I was hoping for a little bit of a stronger finish, but we've still got a few months left for this year. I'm still feeling good, and more importantly, guys, I don't have a lot of people following me. It's mostly just my family at the moment, but I'm really looking forward to continue to perfect the strategy, to keep me honest, and to improve this into the future. Now, since last week, we can have a look. This is what last week looks like. VU, guys, that's the S&P 500. It's just pretty much the top 500 companies in America. You can see that it hasn't been the best of weeks for stocks. So coming back, not too much of a change in our core holdings. Now, I want to say, guys, that I'm very excited for the rebalance. If you guys didn't know, at the end of every 2-month period, which is coming up here, we're doing a rebalance, which means that in these past 2 months, we haven't made any changes to our portfolio besides converting all the cash into Bitcoin, which we have had a little bit of liquidations that have happened from stop losses. I'm considering making a video on that later. So we can see we've got a little bit of an oversized holding in BTC here, which we will trim down. Now, I'm very excited that I'm going to start setting orders of selling. For example, we're going to trim a little bit of Bitcoin. I was hoping that it would maybe trigger, a little bit of a blast this week, go up a little bit. It does go up in sharp turns, but that hasn't happened, which is alright. We're going to trim some positions, and we're going to start making changes. I have a lot of big plans, and I'm very excited to continue to develop this strategy. I'm very excited to show you guys. We'll do a big video next month. And as I mentioned, I'm not really happy with these past 2 months' performance. They've really made me reflect on some key parts of the portfolio, sort of what we want to do here. But we want to stick to our discipline, so we don't want to make any changes outside of the 2-month period, because too many changes is honestly a recipe for disaster, for my opinion. We're going to lick our wounds and we're going to improve. Now, what I want to show you guys in the meantime is sort of what the portfolio looks like right now. So going into next month, we can sort of see what the changes will be. We can look at this side by side. So here you can see we've got our oversized Bitcoin holding. Now, we've got 2 ARK funds that have remained. We've got ARK Finance and ARK W. These are our ETFs. We got VGT. What else? QQQ, SOX, VU, BERK. These are our core sort of chest, everything that's in our chest. Here we've got Google. Not sure if we're gonna hold this one. That was just really a placeholder. Here we got silver, gold. Microsoft, Amazon, really staple ones. Apple. Here we got BND, ETH, BTC. Things that are more in our reserves, things that are a little bit safer. ETH's in our long-term holds. But essentially, guys, this is what the portfolio looks like visualized as of right now. Now, this is going to look a little bit more diversified next month, and I'm going to go through the strategy in a little bit more detail next month. Really, in 1 week's time. This is what I mean by next month. It's going to be a very interesting video. I do recommend, if you're the one of the people that do watch these videos, out of the 3 that probably do, I recommend that'll be a really good one. Now, I'm very excited to say that I'll have a new video launching tomorrow. I am very, very excited about this one. I'm actually launching a new playlist. I'm upping the effort a little bit on the channel. It won't just be the etoro playlist. I've got a new playlist that I'm going to start launching with core holdings. So things that are staying in the portfolio that aren't going anywhere. For example, like Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin probably will never again be such a big holding. This is really just me following the rules of the portfolio that I've set for this 2-month period, but we'll probably tweak them a little bit. I don't really think, the number one rule of investing is not to lose money. I don't really think we've had a safe 2 months, in accordance to that rule. So I think we're going to make some changes. We really want to think about stop losses, which is probably a video that I want to do, as I mentioned before. We really want to think about stop losses and what their role are in our portfolio. I don't know how useful they are, especially with the market, stock market in general, being kind of manipulatable. People can see other people's stop losses and pay for that information, people with a lot of money, and manipulate that. So I'm not sure if stop losses have really a part in our portfolio, but we will check that. And we're going to start making videos with all of our core holdings. So everything that I see staying in the portfolio for a long time, why I believe in it, essentially a little bit of analysis to introduce people to what it is, and to make the community and everyone involved here in what we do here feel comfortable, and also criticize it constructively if there's something you don't agree with or something that you really do like about it that I didn't notice. Now guys, I'm very excited for the changes that are coming, and I really appreciate you if you're here on the journey. If it's your first time, if it's your third time, if it's your 100th time, I really look forward to seeing what we can build together. As always, if there's anything you guys want to add, if there's any feedback about the strategy, if there's anything you want to see in this portfolio that you think earns a spot here, I want to hear about it. Now, guys, it's been a pleasure. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you here next time at Acorn Productions.